Yo, how's it going, everyone? Yeah. Time for another warm-up. I remembered I needed to stream a bit late, so I gotta sit and click buttons. Hey, Captain Jetlag, Russell Jones. All good, man. How's it going? I saw that you joined us, Captain Jetlag, finally. It's awesome, man. Glad to see you on Discord. And Nifaz and Quentin. Yeah. Awesome, man. Awesome people right there. We are at 1559. What's that counter? That counter is off, isn't it? Oh well. We're creeping towards a free lecture at 2,000 followers. Hey, Deadless. Welcome. I'm liking it that you're here more and more. I am fine, thanks. I'm good. My son's birthday is tomorrow. He's been...
Hey, who wants to play Drink the Beer?
Hey, Jacob Mobley.
You
Thanks
win.
for the host.
All right, what do I win?
Another beer.
Awesome, man.
Oh, I'm
You
going for
win
the high
another
score.
beer. Awesome. All right, so give me some topics and let's get rolling. Let's get trolling. Where is it? This goes to number 3. Boom. Give me some topics, peoples. I will wipe my screen while I wait. Get all that dust off. Hey, Georg. So topic is counterproductive. Lighthouse worker person. What's that? Lighthouse operator? Lone madman? Steampunk final boss. Whoa, that's pretty cool. So we got some topics already. I think we got 3 if Nefaz meant to do counterproductive as a topic. Good morning, Eric. So we got 3 topics. Give me some more. Come on, peoples. Topics. Coffee. French press. Should already be started. Come on, people. Indian necromancer. Whoa. 4 topics. Right, let's roll the dice. If it's 5 or 6, I'll do the comfort zone. 4. Eric Muiwan with the Indian necromancer. Clearly rigged. Number 4. All right, let's start. All right, so Indian necromancer. I saw a guy standing in rain, like with a storm behind him, raising dead from the ground. That's what I saw. Like this epic kind of vista with lightning in the background and rain falling down and like grass in the foreground like that. And then kind of like seeing the horizon like that somehow. That's how I saw it. Hey, Atsuki. I think Kuru is busy with school stuff. I think he'll come back. Hopefully he'll come back. Kuru is a cool guy. Captain Jetlag. I mean, probably subconsciously it happens. Uh, I think, if I recall, I have definitely been inspired by the previous, like in previous warm-ups with a topic that isn't getting picked that I liked, and I'm kind of squishing them together so that I kind of get to do it anyways. The one that didn't get picked, that has definitely happened. Um, Hey, Chili Strumpan, welcome back. Jacob Mobley, Rockstar after Rockstar is joining in. All right, so let's see. Should he have a cape? Maybe not very Indian. I'm assuming Native American, um, rather than, or maybe he means Indian, like Bangladesh. That's in India, I hope. Okay, let's see. Where does the light come from? He should be lit from up here. So we get, this will not end well. Okay, so we get a bit of that, a little bit of that, a little bit of that. I was thinking about a process, a technique I want to see if I can use today. Um, I was thinking about like messing up a render and how to save it.
Right.
Hey, Jane Avery, 1847. Thanks for joining or following. You and me. All right. Rocky Run that beach. Anyway, so I was thinking about like a technique. Oh man, today 5 minutes in, I'm kind of getting somewhere, but I feel like today is going to be repaint and repaint and repaint. I can feel it already. Anyways, let's keep going. So to get to the point, I came up with a possible process to try to save one's painting. If you have your value range too close to each other, you know, like that the separation between light and shadow isn't big enough. Like the groups are not reading as strong as they could be. You know, the general rule is like don't mix the streams, right? If you ever seen Ghostbusters, you know what I mean. Uh, it's like crossing the streams, right? That you shouldn't have one side which is shadow intersect with the one side that is lit. You need to separate them for a clean image, right? Because otherwise the light is going to be flat. So in a way, what I'm doing now is I'm painting nothing really in the shadows. So the shadows will become a group of their own versus the lit part of the body, which is kind of evolving, right? So my idea, I can showcase it now. I'm gonna eat up some of my stream time. Hey, Mushi Hadad, welcome. Thanks for the follow. You and me around that rocket beach. Anyway, so um, the idea was you do threshold, right? And you find a good balance of the image where, I mean, obviously now this is very early and there's no real balance in the painting. But let's say I like this, right? I select, I haven't tried this yet, so this is very like baby process. So now I have that selection. So I was thinking, what if you go in with levels and you push everything up and the opposite for the shadow side, so you can split them more. So you contract the value range on each side of the threshold. Obviously, threshold creates like a perfect pixel border, so that's something you gotta go and fiddle with, like maybe like feathering or blurring the actual marquee selection. But yeah, as like I said, it is early days. I just had a thought while walking the kid to school. It's like, oh yeah, that's a cool idea to maybe try to fix a painting. So that's something I want to experiment more with and see um, if that little trick to help a painting might work. So if you guys want to, you can also experiment with that and see, uh, try to break it or try to make it work. Um, Maybe there's some new process coming out. You guys can come up with. Um, but yeah, that's something I'm going to experiment with at some point. Hey Mila, how's it going? I know before um, last year, some of you mentioned that you were listening to music while streaming. How many of you are actually listening to music while I do my warm up? And how many are like what's the process? I have no idea how you watch my stream. I know how I'm doing my stream. Like don't have any music, just me rambling and talking to you guys on the chat. I can assume that many of you even mute me and kind of just have my stuff on the second monitor or on the phone. Or I have no idea. It intrigues me actually, to be honest. It's like how how you guys watch this. Oh wow, Chillstrand. That's pretty cool, man. I'm good, thank you, Mila. I'm glad that you're showing up more often. You've been missed. Okay, so Native American necromancer should have zombies, right? Ho ho ho, Nifas. Oh man. What are you trying to get from me? Like, I don't have any money to give you. Buttering me up. Hey Hugh, welcome back. Glad to see you back, man. Hey Liu Ken. That's cool. That's interesting. Oh, that's cool, Latsuki. That's cool, Georg. That's awesome, man. I was thinking the other day, like about what's the next natural step for this stream. I mean, I'd love to have it like a podcast of sorts. So what I think I'll do is ask some of my friends like how their schedule are and if they can fit a chat, like just a small chat, like a call for what 30 minutes, if that. Um, I think that could be cool. I mean, I want to help support my friends as well, obviously. Let's put some zombies in here, like an army of them. I was on Discord. I posted some really cool art from some nice people, and I there was process with videos in there, and you can see Like this one guy, oh, how dare you, phone. One guy who who painted like this monster doll baby girl sitting on a bed with just super nice light and all these things. And you could see early on, like he used liquify, he color dodged, he made so many decisions about the painting super early, and then just the rest of the time he spent refining those decisions, which obviously is the correct way to do things, right? But it was so refreshing to see someone creating art by just evolving what they've established. It's like a lot of people they tend to go so technical, and that's good as well. Like technical drawing, paintings, and so on is very important. But that's, for me, that is more like marketing art. You really got to be like have everything correct, super tight information everywhere. While paintings like that is just mood and emotion. And I think that's so cool to see, and I really, really enjoyed watching that. Hey, Hefes Bro and Captain Bose. How's it going? Hey, that's cool, Deadless. That's cool, man. Yeah, Georg, exactly. It was really exciting to see. And a lot of layer effects. I think I am way more of a Puritan when it comes to layers, and I talked about it on another stream. Like I really need to start using the functions of the layers to get results faster or more complicated gradients, etc. I just go traditional painting, like brush marks, no layer settings. I mean, obviously I do, but most of the painting is just me making brush marks. I mean, that could be good, but I think also a lot of times it's not so good. Like if you compare that to the process video that he posted, he gets a lot quicker, a lot of things quicker. So that's something I just need to practice that more. It's not that I don't know how to do it. Is that I just love painting too much, so that I go just manual way too easily. And for you who don't know, there's this one artist called James Zapata with a Z. His painting style I absolutely love. Uh, he has the same process that of that, like for example, of that. Not exactly the same, because his technique is very different, and I love seeing him like paint, because what he does is he doesn't move away from an area, but he wants to capture that perfect shape, and he yeah, I don't know, he definitely not like me. I am way more like a shotgun, just kind of slamming shit in there and trying to make it work, and he just sits and carefully like crafts the shape, and that's something I really, really like appreciate seeing someone do. And that's something that I don't really do that well. Like being that careful crafter, like that sits and want to harness that shape, that perfect little bend of the curve, and he just sits there and redo it, while keeping it very emotional. The marks. I think that's something that he does really, really well. and he also he does stuff like that looks very dynamic and ethereal, and his light and stuff like that is so spot on. And I know for sure he uses layer settings, um, which I don't, which I have to. All right, so my mental picture is getting quite close to actually now. Like this is more or less what I saw, but way more contrast and way more rain. I haven't really added the rain yet. I'm halfway through. Um, I'd say for halfway through, the overall picture is pretty decent. Uh, I have established, I'd say, a mood, general pose, but it's not clear that he's a necromancer. He needs skulls. So let's add some skulls. That's the first thing came to my mind. He needs skulls. So let's add a silhouette of a skull maybe. And then let's add a skull here, I'd say. Don't want to super detail the shadows too much. Got to keep it nice and moody there. Yeah, he used to stream a lot more. I think he either got busy or lazy. Most likely he's super busy because as last time I heard, he got hired by Blur Studios, doing some stuff for their cinematics department. So most likely he's just working himself to the bone and don't have time to stream, which is a shit for us, but you know, good for him. I actually met him once. He was an instructor at the workshop at IFCC, and we hung out and had beer and stuff. He's a really nice guy. He came from America. Jim Lee. I'm horrible with names, so I wouldn't know who Jim Lee is. Sorry about that. I'm really bad with names. It's like my Achilles heel. Okay, so we're 2/3 in. We got 10 minutes left. So I haven't really gotten where I thought I would get in the next 10 minutes. Just been kind of tightening stuff and trying to establish it more. I'd say it's like I think with the last 5 minutes, I got a let's see, highest value there. Let's give him crazy eyes. Let's maybe add some more zombie closer up maybe. Could give him like glowing eyes, so we understand that he's controlling everyone. Okay, 8 minutes left. Thanks, Lurip, and welcome, by the way. Thanks, Gaxix, and nice to have you here. Okay, so let's try to do some rain here. Oh, and I'm finished. Here's the rain. Picture finished. No? Not convinced? All right. You guys, you're so demanding. Crazy. It's like, come on. Stop being so demanding, everyone. You just need me to do rain. Better rain. Like it's perfect as it was. Crazy people. You guys are crazy. Alright, so now we got first layer, group that, move that down underneath, scale it down, move it back, stretch it, move it. Yeah. Okay, so what time is it? What time do I have left? 6 minutes. Okay, the bottom one became way too stupid. Let's do it like that. And then let's do it like that. This is, rain for me has always been tricky, and it's something that takes so much time to get right. But I'm no stranger to try. Okay, so let's increase the contrast. Oh, what's that? Ah, nice. Let's have it like that, perhaps. Thanks, Zealin. It's okay. It doesn't look right, but for the amount of time I have to do it, it's okay. Let's see if I can color dodge values with grayscale. I should try to also get some like highlights in on him from the wetness of him. He should have like splashes and stuff. Trying to capture like a good rhythm in the background so that we start reading the image slightly better. I felt like the picture itself started being one-dimensional, so I gotta up the way we flow through the image, right? Thanks. Yeah, the rain itself, like I said, you can see that it's just a warped rain. But like I said, it does the work it needs to do for the amount of time I have to do it. Yeah, so many zombies here in the background. We just see a line of dots. The Native American necromancer. So just a couple of seconds left. Do some smaller changes, just trying to get the image not to be so crude. I'd say it was a good challenge. So cheers for the topic, Eric. It was fun to draw, to do rain in third point perspective with a Native American necromancer. It was not easy. So cheers for waking my brain up a bit. Okay, so let's cheat a little bit and give it some color balance, some hue. And then I'll just do like one last thing to try to make the image come together a little bit. No. Go away. Just to kind of try to help sell the idea. Not sure how well the coloring worked, but should have one more layer actually. It looks pretty cool. Muting it a bit. Actually, no, I like the cold. But what I was gonna do was add this to the whites. Or not. Anyways, time's up. That's cool, Kerzin. You're well glad that you could come. Hey, Ton 2005. Thanks everyone for coming. Have a fantastic day. Good night for those who are on that side of the world. Catch you all tomorrow morning for another 30-minute warm-up. Click follow if you haven't, but I see a lot of familiar faces, so that's great. Join us on Discord if you want. Some bunch of cool people doing cool stuff every day. Have a good one. Bye, everyone. Wave bye-bye.